Hello fabulous humans, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then well, hello, how you doing? Welcome. You just slipped into the most fabulous place on YouTube, and I am so happy to have you here. Well, now that I have you here, before you get all relaxed and comfortable, because you know it's cool outside, you're looking for some place to chill. But first, chill. You need to subscribe to the channel, become part of the Glitter and Glam Squad so we can shine together. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will always be notified when I upload a new video. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button so YouTube knows that little old me, I need a little shiny, 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 yeah. Ooh, all of this winnings. Oh, all of this winnings in these YouTube streets, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. It means a lot to me, and I truly appreciate you, and you. Thank you. Now, are you ready? Today's video is a haul video. This video is going to be super long, so you're definitely going to need to go grab a drink because this is the biggest haul I have ever done on this channel. I have a ton of fragrances. So if you want to know the fragrances that I got, because I'm thinking I'm at 15, 17. Oh, child, we crashed. And now that we're in August, we are officially about to go on a no-buy. So I'm going to need all my prayer warriors out. We're going to hold hands. And the month of August, we are holding off until the holiday season starts, okay? So if you want to know the fragrances that I added to the Glam Bam, you know, that we added in the family, then go grab yourself a cool drink. I have smoothie in here, a berry smoothie that I did, and we are back on a diet. So go grab yourself a cool drink and come right back and let's get into some things.
That night I said I was recording late. I wasn't recording late. I was just smoking, chilling, had a couple drinks.
Before I get into the meat and potatoes, you know, high heels on my tippies. YSL Beauty, that's on my lippy. Hey, look at that. Out of all the YSL lipstick, lip gloss, this one is called Candy Glaze. This is the best one that I have tried so far. And it's in the shade 6B Brown Nude. This is the best one out of all of them, and I love this one, and that's what I have on my lip. So it feels like I have on lip gloss, but it's like lipstick. I love this one. Now let's get into the reason why we're here. So in July July was crazy. I crashed, but I've been going through a journey of ultra niche fragrances. So I have a lot of niche fragrances here. Unfortunately, I have no designer fragrance. I have no designer fragrance here. Interesting. Well, let's get into the first fragrance. So the first fragrance that I want to talk about is a fragrance that I got in PR. I have to be, you know, transparent. However, it is a brand new niche house that just came across my radar, and it is called Vita Bella. I love the name Vita Bella. You know, with me, I love to go by Lalibela. So this is Vita Bella, and this is called Alabaster. So it reminds me of the CC Winans song Alabaster Box. Do you guys remember the song from like back in the day? But this is a coconut and pear fragrance. Normally, pear note is not a note that I like jump to get, you know, out of the box. But for me, when I saw the notes, I'm gonna tell you, there was one that piqued my interest, but on the website it had that it was specific for men. So so I was like, I don't know. And another thing was, it was EDT. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, this one is Parfum Extreme, so it would last longer. And that one is called Uomo. Listen, Uomo is blackcurrant with like dark cherry, and there's oud labdanum in it. It is absolutely insane. I love it. I think that one I'll probably go and buy it. My husband also love it. But they sent me Alabaster, which is a really sweet pear and coconut fragrance. And for me, the coconut is not creamy. That's why I like it, because coconut, I'm like, But this one is like frosted coconut. You know how like the frosted coconut snowflakes from Bath and Body Works is very sugary? That's how this smells, and this is so good. Oh, I am impressed. This is a rich spirit fragrance, and I really like it. So I have a coupon code with Vitabella. It's gonna be, you know, Alalipopp, so you can save some coins, and I'll link it down in the description box. So in the top notes you get pear, in the middle notes you get coconut and jasmine. Maybe that's why I love it, because of the jasmine. And in the base note you get tonka bean, you get cedar, vanilla, and white musk. And I think that I love tonka bean, and the coconut is so sweet. This is such a sweet fragrance. It's a very feminine to me fragrance. So if you're a girl that loves fruity fragrances, you love sweet fragrances in a candied way, you would definitely love this one. Uomo. I had to let the owner know. He's amazing, the sweetest Sebastian. I said Sebastian. I know you said Uomo is for men, but hello. What's in there? Because that's the one that is like, I'm like, what is going on? I'm gonna need a full bottle of Uomo. But Alabaster is so beautiful, it's so sweet, it's so girly, and I will be rocking her now all through the summer and as we are transitioning. And I think this would also layer beautifully with Uomo, because I have the sample of Uomo and it was really good. So this is Alabaster by Vitabella, and I will link it in the description box if you want to check it out. And smells sweet like candy, because it is gorgeous. Let's get into the next fragrance. Now the next fragrance, this is a fragrance I've been talking about on this channel for a long time, and it's none other by, you know, Promise by Frederic Malle. Remember, I always tell you guys that the budget has been approved, and then the budget get canceled and then the budget be approved, because it's a fragrance that my husband uses more, and I just go in there and I dibble and dabble. But so if he's not in the mood, he's not in the mood, but he was in the mood. And we finally got a new bottle of Promise. You can tell. So in here we got a drop left, so I will be holding on to the drop, and this is the new one. It's amazing. In here you get apples, there's cyprer oil, there's patchouli. This is a patchouli bomb. And I am so happy we have Frederic Malle back in the Glam HQ. And so this is a repurchase. And I think it's a for lifer in this house. We will always have it. So I am already looking out for backup, because I know that we're definitely going to need another bottle. This is a for lifer fragrance for us. And that is Promise from the house of Frederic Malle. So when I said I was going to do a haul video, I asked you guys to ask me some questions, and I was going to answer it as we go. So the first question that I got is from Sylvia Fernandez. Hi, Sylvia. Sylvia said, hi, gorgeous. Besides your love for fragrance, I see you love handbags. No lies told. That Birkin, exclamation. She said, which is your favorite handbag at the moment? And then she said, thanks, love your vibe. So yes, honestly, my favorite handbag at the moment has been the 25. It took me over a year to finally summon up the courage to use it, because I was going to sell it. But now I am like carrying it with like confidence, like, okay, I want to carry it now. I'm not going to sell it anymore. So, but this I think right now has been my favorite handbag. I've just been using it. I've been trying to use it so it gets slouchy, because it was so structured, and because I never touched it, I went like months without using it, and I felt like it wasn't going with my wardrobe. But now I don't care, I just carry it. So this actually, like you said, Sylvia, this is my favorite bag at the moment. However, one of my favorite handbags in my collection is this YSL takeaway lunchbox, the Happy Meal bag. This is my absolute favorite handbag, I think, in my collection. I really love it, and I'm thinking of getting the black one. I really like this. And one thing about me, I love boxy bags, so if it's a vanity bag, you would get me. In the house of Saint Laurent, you know, I always tell you I love Saint Laurent, so Saint Laurent has a place in my heart. And my third favorite is this handbag from Gucci. This is the Globetrotter. This bag, I think, the first time I saw it, I can't remember who I first saw it on. I don't know if it was Brittany Pockets and Bows or was it Monroe still? There were a lot of people that had this bag, or maybe AI also had it. AI the Great also has this bag, I think, but I could not get enough of it, and I finally got it. I think it's been like almost 2 years now. So this is another handbag that I absolutely love. And so yeah, so those are some of my favorite handbags in my collection that I've been loving. I have not bought a bag in a year and a half. The last bag I got was the MS bag, and I haven't gotten a bag ever since. But I will be getting a bag pretty soon, and I already know the bag I want to get. So maybe I can just tell you guys as we move on to the next fragrance that I added to my collection. I think I'm going to get a Celine bag. There's a Celine bag that I want. That may be my next handbag, and I'll put it on the screen somewhere here. So the next fragrance that got added to my collection, this is Malo by Soradora. This is a candied violet fragrance that I did not like at first. The first time I sprayed this fragrance, I was like, what is going on here? It was a dupe. I did not like it. Then I got the real deal. I didn't like it. I put it again on my skin, and it just hit one day, like boom. And I remember my husband hugging me. I was like, you smell like candy, candy, candy. I was like, oh, thank you. This, oh my gosh, how did I not like this? This is so good. I got a sample from Kiki, my fragrance trail here on YouTube, and that's how I fell in love with this, because I was able to play with it, and now I love it. And this is so, it is so unique. So good. And you know, my first bottle, when it came, it was damaged. I think I've finally trashed it, but I got it from Lagite. I think that's what they call Lagite perfumery. And they sent me a new one, and shout out to Lagite for sending it. The bottle, I will be honest, the Malo bottles, I think they're hideous. I do not like this bottle. I don't think they're cute at all. You know me, I keep it real. I don't like it, and I feel like I don't have confidence in holding it like this. I feel like it's going to drop, but that's just in my head. The top notes, you get raspberry, you get vanilla sugar, you get pink pepper. In the middle notes, you get heliotrope, orange blossom, and almonds. And in the base, you get violet, you get black musk, and amber. I'm so happy to have Malo by Soradora in my collection. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. I don't know if it's because I'm tardy to the party, which, you know, sometimes I am, because I don't really like stuff that everybody's talking about, because I love to smell unique. I don't want to smell like everybody else. So when I go out, it's like I want to smell very unique in my own way. Now, the next fragrance that I added to the Glam HQ, this one is going to be for my husband. It's a repurchase, so then you know it's good. So first of all, I'm going to show you the empty bottle. This is Alexandria II from the House of Xerjoff. My husband and I, we love this fragrance, so we bought two. And mine, I still have a lot of juice left. It's like shoulder lean, and but his was like empty, and he was trying to take mine. He was like, well, you're not using it, you have so many, which, you know, I do. And I'm like, no. So we added a new one to the Glam Bam. So now we have two in this house, and this is, like I said, Alexandria II by Xerjoff. This smells like money. So in here, in the top notes, you get palisandre, rosewood, lavender, cinnamon, and apples. In the middle notes, you get rose, cedar, and lily of the valley. And in the base, you get oud, sandalwood, amber, vanilla, and musk. This fragrance, ladies and gentlemen, is incredible. It's so good. That's why I couldn't let it go. So now I can get rid of this one because it's completely like empty. But yes, we have too many bottles in the house. Okay, so the next question I got was nail design. Talk about your nails. So my nails I do my nails myself. I don't go to the nail shop anymore because they just don't do the nails where I live right now, because we moved out of the city. So they don't do nails the way that I like them. So these are press-ons. However, I put the stones on myself. So they're plain press-ons, which I'll link down below from Amazon, but then I go ahead and I put the nail design on myself. And a lot of people keep asking me about it, so it's something that I have been thinking about and working on, because a lot of people wants this nail. So I'm like, okay, so maybe if I put it together, I don't know if you guys gonna buy it, but you never know. I have to try first, right? But these are nails I got from Amazon. The stones, I will link the stones down below as well, but I put the stones myself. So, and even my pedicure now, I do pedicure at home. I have like my UV lamp. It's a whole production at home. So I don't go to the nail shop anymore, and that's good because the guy that does my nails is amazing, but he used to charge me like $200 or $250. Chill, that's a fragrance. So I do it at home and I repurpose that money for a fragrance, which brings me back to the next fragrance that I added to my collection. This is a big one. Are you ready? This is a bucket list item. It was not on my 2024 wish list because of the price. But so avant-garde, they had Christmas in July. I'm like, hey, hello. My name, Alali, actually means Christmas. I don't know if I've told you guys, my name means Christmas. So Christmas in July, that's me. So this is one of 2 boxes that I will be showing you. The rest of the boxes, I'm not going to show you because of time. But this one I had to because of the way it comes in. So let's go ahead and open her up. She is so luxurious. I remember showing my mom. My mom is like, what is that? And this is how it comes. Oh, this is like luxury. Look at how it lays in the bed. It's like casket ready. So this fragrance better be to die for. But this is Sultan by Royal Crown. The only thing I'll say is I feel like the color stained the inside of the box, but I don't know if that's how it is for everybody else or it's just my batch. This is the fragrance. Look at the crown. It's giving Queen Elizabeth. Rest in peace, Queen. Fun fact, my name is also Elizabeth. My middle name is Elizabeth. But this is Sultan by Royal Crown. This is a fragrance that I smelled at Kiki's place, my fragrance trail. And I was like, I need it. It smells like money. It's vanilla, but it smells like a rich human. In the top notes, you get Madagascar vanilla, dates, fruity notes, and cedar. In the middle notes, you get labdanum, Moroccan rose, and jasmine. And in the base, you get myrrh, sandalwood, oud, and saffron. Oh, there's saffron. So you know it smells like money. I'm like, it feels a little bit light, but then it's heavy. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit on me. What? Listen, like I said, the level that I'm going to right now, the level that I'm unlocking, when I step outside, it's like, who are you again? I cannot recall. Who's this? Do I know you? This is so good. It's incredible. I am so happy to have Sultan. This is one of my most luxurious fragrances. Even the bottle, I'm gonna put it like on here because it needs to be seen. I cannot put this on the shelf. Like, you need to see it when you walk in. And the next fragrance that I added to my collection, I got it from PR. You know, I have to be transparent. But look at my dent in 2 weeks. This is Rose 01 by Swiss Arabia. I have been loving this fragrance. It smells like Delina, but there's something about this fragrance that I just love. I have been reaching for her, and like I said, my dent is deep. So if you love the DNA of Delina and you're on a budget, this is such a good alternative. The other fragrance I have, I also got it in PR, and this is by Alt Fragrances. It's called Duchess, and it's also a dupe for Delina. But I have to be honest, I have been reaching more for Rose 01 by Swiss Arabia more than this one. I brought this out to use in July, but this was all I did in July. And this is what I did in like 2 weeks in July from getting it. So Rose 01 by Swiss Arabia, why no one tell me? Oh, somebody told me it was good, and that's Kausa. She was the first person that really raved about this fragrance. She says she gets so much compliments, and I'm happy to have this. When I tell you, you will get compliments with this. And this is so cheap because I think I'll link it below. It's like 40 something on Drama Shop. I don't know if it's on Fragrance Net. I will find whichever place is cheaper. I will link below. But Rose 01 by Swiss Arabia got added, and this is Duchess by Alt Fragrances. It also got added to the Glam Bam, and this, It does smell like Delina. It's not 100% close, but I think it's like 90, 85, 88, 88%. This is sweeter than Delina. But if you love the scent profile too, I will link this one down below. And this is Duchess, and I think this is like 30 something. So this is actually cheaper. And you can, you know, smell like Delina. The next fragrance that I added to my collection is an ultra niche fragrance, and this one I have to show you the box because this was the second one I said I have to show you the box. And this is Mashimaro by Unique Luxury. This is my first Unique Luxury fragrance, and I remember Jessica telling me, she said, "Child, you're on your own on Mashimaro because it is challenging like AF." So this is the box. This is how it comes. And I feel like the packaging is very good. It's giving me K-drama, you know, the ones that they have that they're like in the Chinese, what they call the place. Oh, this one, right? This place right here. So do you guys watch like the K-dramas? I used to watch them, but I haven't watched them in like a year. I realized that it was affecting my productivity. My productivity went down because I have to read the screen because they're speaking Korean and I could not focus. So I would go and they'll have like 16, 36 episodes and I was not able to focus and do the things that I needed to do. So I had to like cut it off. I had to cut it. But it comes in this really luxurious box, and this envelope, which I haven't opened, I'll open it later, but this is the bottle. I need to do a video on fragrances with like the sexiest bottles. This is so cute. To be honest, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Indian bottles because I saw like the dot right here, but that's what it was giving me. But this bottle is absolutely stunning. And in here, the keynotes, you get marshmallow, you get incense, you get cashmere wood, you get caramel, you get musk, you get praline, you get rose, you get vanilla, you get milk, and lily of the valley. This, let me tell you, this bottle, the quality, like I have no problem. Out of all the bottles today, I think this is the sturdiest. I have so much faith in this bottle. Like I can see, I don't even feel, but this is perfumery at its finest. However, it's very challenging, so I would say sample before you buy. This is not blind buy safe at all, but the marshmallow with the caramel and the incense, I know, you know what, I know my sister-in-law is going to like this. I need to give her a sample because she loves incense and smoky stuff, but this is also sweet. I think she may like this. This, I was going to put it on me, but it's so strong. And I want to wear it when the weather is cold. When it's cool and you wear this and the wind blows, I think this is stunning. Crush on Me is the next one I want to get from the house. And I've been loving Unique Luxury lately. So I will link this down below for the cheapest I can find it. But the next fragrance, before I get into the next fragrance, let's hit another question. I think this might be the last question. This is from Uchechi. Hi, Uchechi Opara. In my mind, I'm like, seeing the things that Uchechi is writing, do I know you? Do you know me like from back in the day? If you do, let me know. Do you know me from Port Harcourt? The only Uchechi I remember is I went to like primary and secondary school with Uchechi. I don't know if it's the same Uchechi. If you are, let me know. But Uchechi said, do you go back there like to Nigeria, Port Harcourt often? No, I haven't been to Nigeria since 2007. I was gonna go last Christmas, but I ended up not going, and I wish I went, but it didn't happen. And this year I have no plans. I have no plans on going this year, but you never know what may happen. But no, maybe next year. But my plan next year is to go to the UK. So Boss Babe Stacy, hello, get ready, I'm coming for you. And Christine, those two UK baddies better get ready for me, but because I'm planning a UK trip. And she said, also, out of my own curiosity, why did Houston end up as your current home? It's not Houston, it's Dallas. I'm in the Dallas area. I was moving from Kansas City because that's where I used to live. I lived in Kansas City, Kansas, and then I moved to Kansas City, Missouri before I moved to Dallas. I was contemplating between Houston and Dallas. Ultimately, I moved to Dallas because I felt like for the field that I was in, there are more companies here in the Dallas area, and Houston was more oil and gas and healthcare. And a lot of Nigerians. So Dallas was giving me all the companies, like the headquarters and stuff. So I was like, okay, this is better for me. And back then when I first moved out here, I was doing marketing. So I felt like all the companies, headquarters were here. I was going to do my marketing stuff before I transitioned into IT. So yeah, so I'm in Dallas, not Houston. And she said, would you or did you ever live anywhere else? Yes, and that was Kansas City. I lived in Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri. Now, the next fragrance I added to my collection, it is by Milano Fragrance or Fragrance. This is called Brera. And I got this based off of the recommendation of Melanie. Hi, Melanie. That's my girl. She sent me a decant of Brera. And when I first smelled it, I was like, okay, it smells like everything else I own, which it does. But when I started using this, it's rose and oud. So it felt like rose and oud kind of vibe. But in here you get saffron, you get chili pepper and bergamot. In the middle notes you get rose, geranium, and jasmine. And in the base you get labdanum, patchouli, and amber. This, my dear, when I wore this in LA, I was getting compliments upon compliments. And I layered this with Tilia, which I did add. I've been talking about her, but you know, I added her the last day of June. And I layer her with Brera. And when I tell you, I got so much compliments at a dinner, the graduation dinner I went for on the table. The servers, when they were coming, the server was like, whoa, oh my, what is that? He got his pen and paper. He was blown away. Not just him, two other ladies that were serving too. And then the guest at the dinner, because it's a graduation dinner, so a lot of people by the school, people were just asking me, and this was the fragrance that I had on together. So Brera by Milano Fragrance has been added. And I also own Panettone. You know, I shitted on Basilica, but you know, hey, Milano Fragrance, I don't like Basilica. I tried it again in LA and I was like, ugh. But this Brera, oh my gosh, this is stunning. It smells like money, oil money. And guys, know I added Tilia. I'm not going to talk about Tilia because I talk about Tilia every 3 to 5 business days. But if you're thinking about this, think no more. Go get it. This is my favorite release so far. We're in August, but so far in 2024, Tilia. The next fragrance that I added to my collection, which one? Oh God, this is a lot. let me do this little one. This is Oriental by Jeroboam. This was a love at first sniff for me. Oh, and it's so strong. When I smelled this, I said, oh my gosh, what did they put in here? I had to have it. I ordered it on the spot because I saw it cheaper elsewhere. This was cheaper, so I didn't want to buy it in the store. So I got this like right there and then online. And this is so good. In the top notes, you get saffron, styrax, and lemon. In the middle notes, you get rose, apple, and ylang ylang. And in the base note, you get patchouli, sandalwood, and white musk. The only thing that I don't like about the Jeroboam fragrances is the bottle, the size. This is a 30 ml. And I don't like 30 ml bottles, I have to be honest. I'm a 100 ml. I can do 50 sometimes, but 75 is okay. 30, I don't like it. But the only 100 mls they have, I think, is a Harrods exclusive. But this fragrance is extrait de parfum, so you don't need a lot. When I tell you this fall, I'm gonna be knocking bitches out. This is incredible. This too, they give me, you know, the same Dubai Queen, Arabian Princess vibe, Middle Eastern Goddess vibes. This is so potent because it's extrait de parfum, but Brera and Oriental. I'm smelling Oriental in the air. This I haven't really been talking about. Only people that know me personally have I talked about this fragrance with. And I think this one, I remember being told, don't talk about this one yet. Let me go buy it first. Because when you talk about it, it'll be selling out. And now, listen, let's come back to the next thing before I touch on the next 2 fragrances that I have to share from Latafa. Sometimes when I talk about a fragrance, you know, it'll be selling out. And I'm checking. I'm like, where's my coin? Where's my coin? I need my $1. Send me my $1. my $1 recommendation fee, my affiliate fee, because that's how we test out new fragrances. How is this selling out? Where's my dollar? Okay, so I'm gonna be coming for you guys because I need my dollar. Okay, give me my dollar. I need my nickels, my dimes, my pennies. I need it all. So the next two fragrances I want to talk about is from Lattafa. While the girls are all about the Yara candy, you know, shout out to Kiki, all the girls that went for the Yara candy event. There were like 3 fragrance friends that went there. I think Charisse went, my fragrance care Kiki went, and Kausa Hermosa, she went, and they looked so fabulous. But while they were all doing that, I added 2 Lattafa. This is not candy. This one of them is like money, but the bottle is giving Game of Thrones, and this is called Masa. This, my dear, is money. In here, in the top notes, you get mango, saffron, lemon, and pink pepper. In the middle notes, you get violet leaf, you get ginger, you get osmanthus, and orange blossom. And in the base, you get mineral notes, you get suede, you get patchouli, and amber. So the patchouli makes you feel like it's oud, but there's no oud. This was like $40-something. The only thing, like I said, the bottle looks a bit ancient. It's giving Game of Thrones, but this is so good. This is mango. I think that this is better than Ajaib Dubai, and I love Ajaib Dubai portrait, but this is so good. It smells luxurious. And like I said, this is just $40-something, which brings me back to the next Lattafa. As I sprayed, it got all over it. The next Lattafa, this is called Lean. This is a mango fragrance, but this is like the best mango, I have to be honest. And I have Cruz del Sol too. I have Ajaib Dubai, which is a mango fragrance. I have this one. Mango Punch, I don't care for it because the pineapple was too much and it was too bubble gummy. This one I picked up, I think, from Joma. It's also available on Amazon, I think. I will link it down below. But this is a mango fragrance, but the mango in here is the juiciest. Nobody's talking about this. This is beautiful. This is... And I think this is supposed to be an original creation. These are the kind of fragrances we need to be pushing out in the streets. These two are amazing. This is very fruity. It's I can still smell the mango. Listen, if you love fruity scents, you love fruity bangers. This could have been on my fruity banger video, but they came late. But if you love fruity scents, because this is brand spanking new. I literally opened the bottle today, but I got a sample already and I loved it. That's why I ordered it. But if you love fruity fragrances and you love mango, and you've had Mango Punch, Mango Kiss by Stefan Humbert Lucas, you know, you've had all those other ones, God of Fire and all, you need to try this one. This will change your mind. This is incredible. And while the girls are all lovey-dovey with the candy, I am deep in Lean. That didn't come out right. And Masa by Lattafa. This is going to be a super long video and we're not done yet. The next one that I added to my collection, I've not talked about this one because this is a fall fragrance and I've already started using it. This is called Majana Sin. This is by The Different Company. This was a love at first sniff. This was one of those fragrances that I also ordered when I ordered Oriental on the spot. This is so good. It is so good. If you love what smells similar, it smells like a fall fragrance. You know how Velvet Tonka smells like a fall fragrance, but it has that orange blossom kick, so you can still wear it all year if you want to. This is so good. It's so sexy. I had to get it. So in the top notes, you get bitter orange, you get orange blossom, ginger, neroli, and bergamot. In the middle notes, you get chestnut, cinnamon, heliotrope, and orchid. And in the base, you get vanilla, you get tonka bean, you get amber, and you get sandalwood. This is so good, and I can still smell Lean around. And as I sprayed this in the air with the Lean, It's giving something. So I will try and layer both of them and see what it gives, because I'm smelling both of them together and it smells really good. So this is by the different company and it's called Majana Sin, and this is my first fragrance from this house. The next fragrance that I added, this was a surprise one because I've been wanting it, and Melanie also has it, and she was going to sell hers, and I kept asking her, how much are you gonna sell it for? And she had not made up her mind, but she knew she was gonna get rid of it because she absolutely hates this fragrance. But I kept talking about it, and my husband got it for me. I was like, hello. So I ended up with a bottle. I need to also let her know, because this is brand spanking new. So I have to text Melanie after this to say, look at what happened. And this is Vanille Leather by BDK. He got tired of hearing me talk about Vanille Leather. So I finally have it. And for me, I think I got tired of Sharita always talking about it. And this is absolutely stunning. This is the vanilla that I like. It's deep, it's dark, it's twisted, and a lot of people don't like it, but this is by Dominique Ropion. It also reminds me of Malo by Saradora. There's something in here. I don't know if that's violet. There sure is violet. It's the violet. So the top notes you get violet and pink pepper, and the middle notes you get tuberose, orange blossom, and jasmine. And in the base, you get vanilla, orris, leather, benzoin, oak, and patchouli. I love it. So quietly, Vanille Leather has been added to my collection. I really wanted to get Melanie's, but I really like it. So I don't know if he got it for himself, but thought it was a bit too feminine, because you know he loves oud. Maybe he was thinking the leather was going to work. I'm thinking that, because normally if I want to get fragrances, he would just be like, yeah, go get what you want. But this one is like, how this happened? I think he probably felt it was going to be very, very masculine, and it didn't have enough oud. I think so, but I love it. It is so beautiful. Now the next fragrance that got added, this was, out of all the fragrances, this is the only one that was on my 2024 wish list, and this is by HFC Paris. You know, Chic Blossom, it was not working out. I pulled it and I was playing with it again. I'm like, this is not as bad. It's slowly, I'm like warming up to it. Listen, I keep smelling Lean by Lattafa. I put it in the air and I'm still smelling it. That is such a good fragrance, guys. If you want to get something, if you're on a budget, try Lean by Lattafa. It is stunning. Okay, this one right here, I keep smelling it. And but then the other ones I didn't spray in the air, the expensive ones, but Lean is really beautiful. But this is Navanesque. This is the back or the front, however. This is Navanesque by HFC Paris. I've been raving about, and I kept saying I need it, but I just never did because of the price, because this retails for like 350 euros. I'm like, chill, no. But I was able to find it for such a good deal. It was like 40% I think off. I was like, no way, I had to have it. This in here, the top notes, you get rum, you get myrrh, you get labdanum and davana. In the middle notes, you get leather, you get cashmere and olibanum. In the base, you get vanilla, you get tonka bean, you get benzoin, you get musk, and you get oud. Hello, that is me in a bottle. This fragrance, oh, I'm just gonna put a little bit here. It's like a gourmand, but it's not gourmand because the rum makes it like a drink, but then the leather and the tonka, the benzoin, the oud, a fragrance that has leather. This fragrance has labdanum at the top. There's myrrh in it, but there's labdanum, there's olibanum, there's oud. Hello. The only thing missing in here is LME, and I'll be like, well, this is everything I want in a fragrance. And in the fall, the next fragrance that got added, this is a fragrance that I got while I was in LA by Kiki. She gave me this. It is from Dua. It's a clone house, but they also have original creation, which that's what they said this was. However, this smells like Escape Gourmand to me, but they said it's an original creation. But this is called Sugary Fantasy of Cotton Candy, and this is Extrait de Parfum. This is really good. I love to layer it. I just put it on. If I have a floral fragrance and I want some sweetness, I just go. If I have oud fragrance and I want some sweetness, I go and I'm good. And I really like it. And guess what? I also have a coupon code with Dua, and I think Alalipopp, and you can save, is it 10 or is it 15%? But I'll link it down below. But this is my first Dua. I have 3 fragrances on my Dua, in my Dua cart. I have a macaroon one. The Queen of Silk one is sold out, the dupe. And there's a marshmallow one that I want, and there's another one that I can't really, it was a Queen of Silk one, but that's sold out. But this Sugar Fantasy of Cotton Candy, you should definitely check it out if you like cotton candy. But if you like the scent profile of Escape Gourmand, you would love it. And this is my dent so far. However, when she gave me, it was not full, so this is not all my dent. I think when she gave me, it was like this much. But yeah, she gave it to me and I snatched it with the quickness. Now, I think I have what? 2 more fragrances to go. This one, I already talked about it in a previous video, and this is by Maison Kin. And this is called Modern Rouge. This is a clone, a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540. For me, it smells like Baccarat Rouge and the extract, and this is in the middle. So there's a bit of Baccarat regular and Baccarat extract. And my husband doesn't like clones. He does not like the dupe houses at all. And I had this on the nightstand because I was like, the next day if I'm dropping my son off at daycare, I can just put this on, chip, 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 and I'll be out the door. And he grabbed this. He was like, oh, what is this? And he put it on and he's like, he said, this is really, really good. He said, this is really, really good. And he ended up spraying it. The next day he was leaving the house. He's like, where's that fragrance that I sprayed? And it was this one, and he sprayed it. So now he's asking for it. Now the question is, should I tell him that it's a clone, it's a dupe, or not? Do you guys think I should give it to him? Because I still have it in my possession, but he asked me for it and he's been using it, so he really likes it. Now the last fragrance, I think I've talked about this one, but it is by Afnan, and this is called Laflor Bouquet. I don't know if I've talked about this one yet, but this is the sister of Mystique Bouquet, and I have been using her. I'm gonna tell you, I layered her with Scherzo by Mila Harris. Hello. Compliment. One of my most complimented duos so far. And I also used it on my son's birthday. At my son's birthday, everybody was complimenting me. People were asking me like left, right, left, right, left, right. This is supposed to be their take on Ex Nihilo's Flor Narcotic. They did a good job. It's not 100%. I think that they're like 85. But this is so good. This is so good. And I have been using her. Layered with Scherzo by Mila Harris. My summer floral. I was deep in it until I started using Rose 01 by Swiss Arabia. But this has been my flower of choice with Scherzo this summer. And this is good. I was going to put it on me, but I think I'm in a vanilla mode. So, but this is really good. And I can't wait to get the cherry one, and the violet one is the Baccarat clone as well. The cherry one is the Tom Ford Lost Cherry clone. I can't wait to get it. I really like the Afnan. So I will be getting all 4 because I want to have the Afnan Bouquet collection. I love the bottles. Very sturdy. It doesn't feel right now. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall. I'm very impressed by the fragrances from Afnan. That was a lot of fragrance added, and this video is super long, but thank you guys for sticking to the end. If you did, you're the real MVP. But these are the fragrances that got added in the month of July. And some of them were bought June 30th. June 29th, June 30th was. These are the fragrances that got added to my collection. Let me know, do you own any of these fragrances that I talked about? Which one of them stood out to you the most? Do you have any on your wish list? And as we're getting to August right now, we're in August. We're going to hold hands. We need all the prayer warriors out. We're going to hold hands, and we're not buying any fragrance. We're going to wait till the fall drop, the fall releases start to come out. So in the month of August, we're on a no-buy. Official. I am putting it out there. We're on a no-buy. However, I am expecting, for transparency purposes, I'm expecting like 2 or 3 PRs. So and I think 2 of them, I don't know if they're shipped, but they said they were going to send it in August. So those are going to be the fragrances that I will be talking about in August. I will do another haul because I got some fragrances that are not here because they're not in in my possession. So one more haul coming, but in the month of August I will not be buying any fragrance, and if I crash out I would let you know. Whew. Like I always say, in all things, what are we gonna do? We're gonna add glitter. Whenever you're in doubt, what are we gonna do? We'll add more glitter. And when all else fails and your back's against the ropes, your back is against the wall, what are we gonna do? We need to use one of the money fragrances, okay, that I added to my collection. This is a money fragrance. This is a money fragrance. Sultan by Royal Crown, because I am that bee. So when all else fails and your back's against the ropes, you need to smell like money. You need to smell like you control the girls, okay? Sultan by Royal Crown. A hint of Mashimaro and choke your enemies. All of them. All of them. Choke them all and add more glitter. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video.